Good morning, parents, relatives, friends, and honored guests. On behalf of the faculty and staff, we welcome you to Whetstone High School's 60th commencement ceremony. I present to you the class of 2023. I am Janet Routsong, and it is my honor and privilege to be the principal of one of the finest schools and best-kept secrets in the state of Ohio. As we begin this distinguished ceremony, we ask of you, our audience, to please remain in the seating area. In keeping with the demeanor of this wonderful occasion, we ask that you keep your celebrations of your graduates very brief, as we want to hear our graduates, each graduate's name being read as they walk across the stage. Life Touch Photography will be taking professional pictures, and they will be available for purchase at lifetouchphotography.com or from the QR code that was emailed earlier this week. And now, I present to you the Whetstone High School class of 2023.
morning, family, friends, and honored guests. My name is Calvin Freshour, and I am the senior class president. This is a little different than the morning announcements, I will admit. And just to echo kind of what Ms. Rodson said, congratulations to all of you. It's been a crazy 4 years, but here we are. We did it. Give yourselves a round of applause. I have participated in, or you may have seen me in marching, concert, or jazz band, or on stage in the different plays and musicals from the Whopper Productions, or in a show with Studio 133. This fall I will be attending Otterbein University, while I will be pursuing a Bachelor of Fine Arts in acting. At this time, I'd like to invite you all to join in the singing of our national anthem, the recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance, and the Whetstone alma mater. Would everyone please stand?
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Raise each voice to sing of Whetstone High School's praise. We give to thee our loyalty, now and all our days. Then lift our banner high, all hearts as one unite. Now tune each heart and voice to sing of Whetstone High School's praise.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning. I am Ramona Loy Whitaker, and I am the senior class vice president. I have participated in both marching and concert band, vocal ensemble, theater, key club, and wrestling. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Cincinnati for general biology and a minor in women's gender studies. Today, I am privileged to introduce our stage dignitaries, honored guests, and staff members joining us today. Beginning with the stage from my far right, Rashad Mitchell, Educator of the Year. Yes. Chris Ray, Theater Teacher. Annie Schwab, Senior Counselor. Maria Brooke, Senior Class Secretary. Jada Hodge, Senior Class Speaker. Stanley J. Bahoric, Columbus City Schools Treasurer, CFO, and today's guest speaker. Daniel McElroy, Assistant Principal. Allison Lewis, Senior Class Advisor. Tara Audi, Assistant Principal. And to my left, Janet Routson, Principal. Dr. Keith Harris, Area Superintendent, Region 4. Jennifer Adair, Columbus Board of Education President. Sarah Jaffe, Assistant Principal. Calvin Freshour, Senior Class President. Ella Coombs, Senior Class Member at Large. Melina Sparopoulos, Senior Class Speaker. Dr. Elizabeth McNally, Region 4th Principal Coach. Russell Brown, Interim Chief Performance and Strategy Officer. And our staff members who were selected by seniors to present diplomas. Mr. Agee, Mr. Berry, Ms. Brodigam, Ms. Bazinski, Mr. Cordy, Mr. Eagle, Ms. Finescanari, Ms. Fleece, Mr. Ford, Mrs. Green, Mr. Haffel, Mr. Harris, Mr. Hightower, Ms. Hooper, Ms. Gennard, Mr. Gennard, Ms. Matthews, Ms. McAllister, Ms. Mejia, Mr. Monda, Mr. Meyer, Ms. Sampson, Ms. Stokes, Mr. Thomas, and Mrs. Trenner.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Brooke, and I'm the Senior Class Secretary. Over the past 4 years, I have personally participated in band, varsity soccer, National Honor Society, and Student Council. In the fall, my plans are attend the University of Cincinnati. I'm honored to introduce our first class speaker and my personal friend, Jada Hodge. Please welcome Jada.
Hello. As a lot of you may or may not know, my name is Jada Hodge. I am a part of the Whetstone High School's graduating class of 2023, and like many of my peers, have attended here all 4 years. I know you're probably thinking, oh, another traditional graduation speech. Well, that is exactly what this is. It has been a crazy 4 years. Lots of chaos, friends, and essays. You would probably think that this speech was the easiest thing to write, but I can assure you that it was not. It took 2 class periods of brainstorming with a friend of mine to finally figure out what could possibly fill the 2 minutes that I am about to take. At first, all I could come up with was hello and a few ums, but as you can tell, I figured it out. To all the parents, I know you are proud. All of your hard work, aside from the graduates, have led up to this day. To the graduates, I can tell there are many emotions going through you all right now. Every year before this has been nothing but countless laughing, talking, joking, sharing answers, memories, and more. I am so proud of you all as we are sitting in this room today. But as we move forward, I hope that you will consider these words. Every day is a new day for new things and a chance to start over. You are not obligated to impress anyone, but if you do anything in life, and I cannot stress this enough, make sure you are happy. Think about it this way. You missed a day of school, still graduated. Stopped to get a frappe, still graduated. Submitted that assignment late, still graduated. Ran into the main office doors every day because it's never unlocked on time, and still graduated. If you spend every day worrying about what others think about you, what they are doing, and what they aren't doing, you would be miserable. But remember, this is your life, not theirs. I'm sure our parents and relatives can vouch. Everyone has their own choice to choose their life path, and now is the time to choose yours. The skills learned over time, such as time management, money management, decision making, and more, are going to be applied more than ever after today. Emphasis on the time management, as this speech is being submitted 5 days after it was due. But that is besides the point. Moral of the story is, this is the last time you will see some of the people that you have grown up with for the last 12 years in the same room. So cherish every moment you have, use every skill taught, and make the most out of every day. As this speech comes to an end, I would like to share one of my favorite poems. It reads, "Most people in life deserve better than they got. That is a plain and simple fact. But I truly believe things can get better if you only wish it hard enough. And in that way, I guess you could say I'm an optimist. But all the optimism in the world doesn't mean a thing if people aren't ready to help themselves. Having hope and a vision can only bring you so far. Moving forward, start acting on those visions, shoot for your dreams, be hopeful of anything, and be ready to make the choices needed to help yourself succeed." With that being said, I hope that from this day forward, everyone continues to make nothing but good decisions and learn from the bad ones. As you walk off the stage today, I hope you see this diploma and celebrate it as an accomplishment over the last 12 years, but don't let your academic intelligence define who you are. Leave everybody in for a surprise. Take Kanye West, for example. You don't ever know what he's going to say, but he says it, and sometimes it makes sense. Anyways, congratulations to the class of 2023. I wish you all nothing but the absolute best in the years ahead, and good luck on your journey.
Hello, everyone. I am Ella Coombs, and I'm the senior class member at large. While attending Whetstone, I participated in National Honor Society, cross country, and swimming. After graduation, I planned on attending Kent State University for fashion merchandising and marketing. And I have the honor of introducing our next class speaker. Please welcome Melina Spiropoulos. There we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Melina, as she said. Dear graduates, families, faculty, and friends, I'm very grateful to have the opportunity and honor to speak now before you all today, even with shaking hands. Growing up, we started with picture books, then moved on to chapter books, and now we read lengthy novels. I believe our lives read like a book that begins with a dedication saying, bad news is, you're on your own now. Cool news is, you're on your own now. Every step in our life has its own chapter in our story. This new step we're taking is the very first page, not where the storyline ends. Next chapter. We have our whole lives ahead of us and a whole new story full of memories to create. The legacy we have made here has come to an end, but now you have a chance to create a new one. As my idol and favorite person in the entire world, Taylor Swift, once said, no matter what happens in life, be good to people. Being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind. My mom is the picture of kindness. She has said the same 5 words to me every day before school for the past 13 years. Be kind, I love you. Those few words she left me with every day were an opportunity to choose how I treat myself and others. High school, as much as we would like it to be, is not like the movies. We don't have a script to follow, we don't spontaneously break into song or have a plot to fulfill. We have choices and we make the moves up as we go. We are given the opportunity every day to decide how we handle what we are given. I think it's safe to say that this class has definitely gotten the handle of making it up as we go. The class of 2023 has had a unique 4 years, to say the least. I could go on about how we overcame the challenging times of a pandemic, navigating online learning, or watching the world change on a whim every day for over 3 years. I could talk about that, but our focus should be on the beautiful parts of our lives. The very things that carry us through our existence are the people we surround ourselves with and the memories we hold close. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Breathe them in and remember that feeling. Some of these memories will make us smile and some will make us cringe, but don't avoid mistakes out of fear. Allow yourself to make as many mistakes as possible. Misstep and misspeak often because every mistake has a purpose. The people we are becoming are based on our successes and our failures. We will gain and lose, laugh and cry, mess up again, and correct ourselves. Remind yourself every day that everything you lose is a step you take. The beauty of life is allowing ourselves to let go of the obstacles holding us back only to gain what will drive us forward. As my time to speak comes to a bittersweet end, I hope you will allow me to leave you with just a few more thoughts. Be who you truly are and do it with pure, absolute passion. There's no better service you can do for yourself and others than taking those steps to be who you are. Wait, where'd I go? Oh, there we go. Allow yourself to be defined by the things that you love. Nobody can ever make you feel ashamed of the things and people you love without your permission. This is your life, you speak for yourself, and you make your own choices, good and bad. Finally, take this moment and taste it. I have very high hopes for this class, and I'm extremely proud of you all. Congratulations. Long story short, we survived. Forever and always, the class of 2023.
Please join me in recognizing both of our class speakers for a wonderful job, wonderful. And also, I'd like to take this time to recognize our concert band and our vocal ensemble. What a great day it is for our graduation ceremony. You all look wonderful today. You look so happy. Remember that this is an incredible sight, and today is the day for you. It is for you, your friends, and your family members to set records through the use of Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as they celebrate you. And congratulations to the class of 2023. Yeah. Seniors, as your principal, I am very proud of each and every one of you. I have had the pleasure of watching you grow from fearful freshmen into successful seniors. As I reflect on the past 4 years, you've all experienced difficulties at times, change, and the pandemic. Your pride, dedication, and acceptance of others has been a true display of our core values at Whetstone. Seniors, say it with me. Have integrity, give, show. That's right. Have integrity, give compassion, and show respect. I hope you look forward to the future with great anticipation and continue the tradition of brave spirit and success. Your class has brought so many honors to Whetstone High School, and this year you brought home 11 city championships, 13 consecutive city titles for our girls' tennis team, 12 consecutive years of city championship titles for our boys' baseball team. Oh, yeah. But you know what? More importantly, you received over $6 million in scholarships and grants, which will pave the way for you to continue your education and pursue your dreams. At this time, I would like for the following graduates to please stand and be recognized as our 2023 valedictorians. Owen Thompson, Maitland Neff, Olivia Church, Ann Vescara, Violet McCullum, Gretchen Moss, Patrick Knotsman, Owen Hostetler, Riley Gates, Darla Jimenez Ramos, Alice Caniglio, Nicholas Timmons, Kristen Flanagan, Joshua Richards Jarvis, Maxwell Rogers, Ella Coombs, Magella Acquire Sanchez, Eveline Chenobo, Kiefer Young, and Elaine Van Winkle. And for our salutatorians, Clinton Brown, Isabel Gosser, and Mia Henry. Congratulations to our valedictorians and our salutatorians. Please be seated. I would also like those graduates who have decided to join the armed forces and defend our country and preserve our freedom. Would the following graduate please stand? Caden Groden. Thank you, Caden, for your choice and your service. You may be seated. Thank you. Seniors, I am confident that each of you are prepared to begin this next phase of your journey. Live life with intentionality. Celebrate and create your own story. When you love your job, as I do, you'll never work a day in your life. We all make mistakes, and so will you. What matters most is what we learn from them. Your experiences have given you the opportunity to become problem solvers, innovators, and individuals. Remember, unfortunately, life just isn't fair. However, if you work hard and you have a strong work ethic, it will always serve you well. Have integrity in everything that you do and make a real difference in someone's life. Be part of the solution to the many challenges that our world faces today. Live your life with purpose, and everything else will fall into place. Now, don't carry doubt with you or the question, who's going to let me, but rather, who's going to stop me? Be brave enough to become the person that you were meant to be, and most importantly, above everything else, the quality of your life is based on the quality of your relationships. This experience right here today and this time will pass before your eyes. And in a few moments, you will be members of our community and alumni of Whetstone High School. Graduates, at this time, I would like for you to take a moment to recognize your parents and guardians for the never-ending love and support that they have shown you along this journey. Thank you. And we would like to also give a special thanks to the Whetstone faculty and staff for their role in supporting you in your educational experience and success. That's right. They've worked just as hard as you have. And finally, may the memories of Whetstone High School be pleasant ones, and may your future be filled with health, happiness, and never-ending success. Congratulations and good luck. So I now have the honor to introduce our guest speaker, our keynote speaker. Mr. Stan Bohoric has been the treasurer and CFO for Columbus City Schools since 2014. In addition to his time with Columbus City Schools, he has had several other school districts that he has served as the treasurer and CEO, and a combined 28 years of public school service. His private sector experience spans an additional 17 years where he worked as an investment banker and a registered investment advisor to a variety of public entities throughout Ohio. He holds a bachelor's degree in marketing and MBA degree from The Ohio State University. Mr. Bohoric's 45-year career in public finance will come to an end as he retires in July 31st of this year. He and his wonderful wife, Jan, are 1971 graduates of Whetstone High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Stan Bohoric.
Wow, what a day, huh? Thank you, Principal Routsong, and good afternoon to the Whetstone High School class of 2023. Congratulations. It is indeed an honor to have been asked to be your commencement speaker. 52 years ago, almost to the day, my wife Jan and I were exactly where you are today. Whetstone High School graduates in waiting. The class of 1971. Well, not exactly where you are. We were seated on the football field at Whetstone High School with our family and friends seated in the grandstand, not here in the expansive air-conditioned Nationwide Arena. As I searched for a topic, I thought back to that day, to my commencement speaker, hoping for inspiration from what he said. My speaker was Dr. Harold Eibling, then superintendent of Columbus Public Schools, and it was his final commencement address as superintendent, for he, like I, was retiring that year. Coincidentally, today is my final commencement address as well. It is also my first, so my role as commencement speaker is short-lived. To help recall Dr. Eibling's speech and perhaps provide the insight I was so desperately in search of, I decided to check in with Eddie, a classmate of mine since elementary school. His response was quick and to the point. We had a commencement speaker? While I took solace in Eddie's empty recollection, his validity was questionable given that he was what we would call an early adopter of the recreational use of a certain weed. Nonetheless, I moved forward feeling I was free to do as I wish. And as I began to think of my favorite great speeches, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. I have a dream, a date which will live in infamy. I realized I had many choices about how to speak and what to speak about. I could speak on your numerous accomplishments, already mentioned, that got you here to graduation, or focus on the many people who supported you and guided you for almost 2 decades along your journey to graduation. I don't know about the other speakers, but boy, so many, many choices. And suddenly, voila, there it was. Choices. The importance of choices. That's what I want to speak to you about today. Up to this point, graduation, you've made many choices. Which classes to take, which activities to participate in, who to hang out with, who not to hang out with. And along the way, those gathered around you today, your teachers, administrators, staff, your loved ones and friends, all have aided and guided you in making those choices in preparation for this day. The day when you step beyond this safe place and into the world for which you are prepared to face. And you will continue to face choices your entire life. Oh, we will still be here supporting and caring for you, but things are about to change. You will have more agency over making choices for yourself. It is important to remember that in any situation, you will always have a choice. The challenge for you will be to identify, to recognize those choices before you. Even in the toughest of times when you feel you have no choice, know that you do, in fact, have choices. All of us here today made a choice. We chose to be here with you. And that's significant because we chose being here with you over everything else we could have done today. You will have choices in both what you do and what you don't do, what you say and what you don't say. My oldest son is an actor, also editor of my speech today. He told me years ago that when given a role to play, an actor must make choices as to how to portray a character. Perhaps the character was being created, never performed before, or perhaps other actors previously inhabited the role. But when he auditioned, it was up to him to choose how to play the part. The screenwriter and film director Gary Marshall, who directed big hit movies like Pretty Woman and created hit TV shows like Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley, starring his sister Penny, was casting a new television show about an alien on Earth. It was a comedic role, and Gary had seen many actors audition. His sister, Penny, told him about a street performer she had seen numerous times and thought would be an interesting casting choice. But Gary was hesitant. A street performer who has no real experience, no acting creds? He made a choice to trust his sister's instincts and invited this unknown street performer to audition. When the time came, the actor entered the room, walked to the middle of the room, and went straight into a headstand and did the entire monologue standing on his head. When finished, Gary exclaimed, "What the heck was that?" I'm pretty sure it was probably more colorful than that, but today we'll stick with, "What the heck was that?" To which the actor responded, "That's how it's done on Orc, his fictitious home planet." That choice landed that unknown street performer the role of Mork in Mork and Mindy and launched the career of Robin Williams. Making a choice in what you do and how you do it matters. It also matters what you say and how you say it. My second, and you're lucky I only have two. My second story. After a staff meeting, an employee stops in to see the boss and says, "Hey, when you stepped out of this morning's meetings for a moment, Mary called you a fool." Taken a bit aback, the boss thanked the employee for that information and began to ponder what to do next. Did Mary really call me a fool? He decided to email Mary with a simple question. Did you call me a fool when I stepped out of the meeting this morning? Mary responded with a similar, simple response. I did not call you a fool. Well, emails being as flat as they are, despite our use of uppercase letters, emojis, and excessive use of punctuation marks, the boss really didn't know how to interpret Mary's response. I did not call you a fool. 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 Your words and how you say them matter. Your words and actions will shape your future and the world around you. I share with you a quote that I first heard when the late Senator Ted Kennedy was eulogizing his brother, Bobby Kennedy. Ted said that his brother often included the following challenge in his many speeches around the world. Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not. I implore you, go from here. Dream of things that never were. Say why not. And work to make those dreams a reality. So I leave you with these words. Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bohork. All right, this is the exciting moment of certifying the class. I'm going to ask the Whetstone High School class of 2023 to please stand, as well as our board member, Dr. or Miss Jennifer Adair. You please come up to the podium. Board member Jennifer Adair, it is with immense pleasure and great pride that I hereby certify to you that the June class of 2023 of Whetstone High School has met the prescribed requirements for graduation from high school as set forth by the State of Ohio Department of Education and the Columbus City Schools Board of Education. This class is now prepared to receive the appropriate diploma. All right, graduates, you may be seated as we begin to prepare to present your diplomas.
Start off. Calvin Freshour. Ramona Loy Whitaker. Ella Coombs.
Maria Brooke. Melina Spiropoulos. Jada Hodge. Maitland Neff. Olivia Church. Ann Vascura. Shudan McCullum. Gretchen Moss. Patrick Knostman. Owen Hostetler. Riley Gates. Darla Jimenez Ramos. Alice Coneglio. Nicholas Timmons. Kristen Flanagan. Joshua Richards Jarvis. Maxwell Rogers. Magella Aguirre Sanchez. Evangeline Chinabois. Kiefer Young. Elaine Van Winkle. Isabel Gosser. Clinton Brown.
Nathan Henry. Haley Harkins. Olivia Pfeiffer.
Alexis Stokes. Kimora Tolles. Ivy Walp. Gasta Hockey. Damon Smith. Larissa Goebel. Marwa Sadif. Jamila Yakub. Jaron Beckon. Jessica Domitrovich. Hannah Rogers. Ariadne Papke. Fatima Youssef. Braylon Glenn. Taylor Joyce. Fantasia Qualls. Jasim Malua. Tatiana Gonzalez. Yusuf Haid. Lizeth Hernandez Mireles. Ibrahim Al-Ghazawi. Jacob Farrell. Dean Raskowski. Benjamin Ramirez. Brian Swan McRae. DeKel Chow. Jessica Lopez. John Foley. David Gomez Jimenez. Antonio Morris. Tyler Thomas. Ben Pereira. Jessica Litchfield. Cole Basham. Isaac Jenkins. Olivia Coaster. Grace Oswald. Simon Slack. Hayden Mason. Maria Rosales. Kavion Jenkins Ramsey. Abram Norman.
Rhoda Osman. Iris Shipley. Aiden Banks. Dalen Barnes. Lorraine Portis.
Lizette Schmier Civilo. Surreal Starks. Nissan Petticord. Sophia Hand. Juan Hernandez Moreno. Garrett Kinney. Levi Davis. Iselina Evans. Duncan Felrath. Tarek Fleetian. Mitan Sharif. Courtney Smitley. Tucker Powers. Christian Anariba Flores. Kwagisha Pijiwa. Jean Makeshi Mana. Marcus Peterson. Masuda Amiri. Zahir Amiri. Khubaib Niazman. Jose Hernandez. Eder Joel Pacheco. Dafnaika Suli. Zaid Abdi. Angel Adams Hampton. James Ahmet Chuhu. Andrea Barrett. Ella Beatty. Lennon Blevins. Drew Burleson. Paul Buderbaugh. Richard Caffrey. Fern Calhoun. Tavion Campbell. Xavier Campbell. Darius Carmona Martinez. Jace Chellis. Ethan Clausen. Noemi 40. David Cooksil Gonzalez. Michael Damian. Aiden Demitovich. Ariana Dominguez. Christian Dominguez. Summer Dush. Shamaya Edwards. Damian Escobar. Daniela Espinoza. Corwin Evans. Jessica Fisher. Emanuela Flag Amatri. Ariana Fox. Ana Fuentes Ayala. Sean Galloway. Ricky Godfrey. Susana Gonzalez Marquez. Caden Grogan. Jennifer Howenstein. Kaylin Jackson. Valera Johnson. Elliot Caper. Rosaline Cargbo. Nyasia Kimbrough. Louis Kime. Jesse Lindsay. Lukenna Long. Kevin Martinez Sevilla. Benham McCarter. Miracle Mitchell. Hana Mohammed. Neja Mohammed. Alberto Morales Garduno. Gluar Mujanama. Charles Murillo Toro. Hamza Mustafa. Saeed Mustafa. Marie Mutoni. Madison Nutzling. Olivia Newman. Juliana Nyarko. Donovan Ochoa. Omar Pacheco Hernandez. Emily Pacheco Torres. Jean-Pierre. Dion Ray. Jali Robinson. Alexander Ruiz Del Cid. Noor Saeed. Jessica Salinas. Kevin Salinas. Eleanor Smith. Emerson Sonner. Adrian Stanford. Janine Trizere Mana. Josiah Vanderpool. Ricky White III. Justin Woolever.
One more time for the Whetstone High School class of 2023. You did it.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. Yeah, good. One more round of applause, guys. We did it. Congratulations. Thank you. The turning of the tassel signifies the end of our high school experience. It is the final act of seniors of Whetstone High School. Would the Whetstone class of 2023 please stand? On the count of 3, we will have the traditional turning of the tassel. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. You may be seated.